By improving our understanding of the nature of God, we learn to better tell the difference between God's will and our desires. When we know that God's nature is ultimate love, mercy, and forgiveness, when we know that each of us are special and unique in creation, and that the entire celestial host has been brought forth to aid each of us in our progressive ascent to God, our mutual Father, then we know that anything contrary to that divine nature is false. For example, if throughout a person's life their inner sense has been that a loving God would not tell us to kill or wage war or sacrifice our children and animals to please him, or that he would not send his divine Son to be tortured and murdered by the likes of us humans, then that person has been right all along. None of that human barbarism reflects God's true divine nature. All of those are false teachings used to control us and ultimately to harm God. We can be assured that anything describing God as being less than our personal, all-loving, all-merciful, and all-forgiving Father, anything that counters our highest idea of ultimate truth, beauty, and goodness, anything that smells of hypocrisy or that violates our divinely inspired sense of righteousness is false. Period. The universe has a perfect symmetry to it that cannot be sullied. And we will immediately sense when something is repulsive to the God inside of us. So no, our true inner voice will never tell us to do any of the horrors that in the past have been attributed to God. All of the examples religious leaders use to convince people not to follow their inner voices, and instead, and of course, follow them, have come about by people thinking they were following their hearts when in fact they were being subjugated by their minds. And that mental dominance was only able to happen because the truth of God being inside of them and his loving, merciful, and forgiving nature had been hidden from those people.